Right, we sorted it out. What it was is the machine thought both hoppers were empty, even though I'd filled them up by chucking the money in the top, but both meters were saying 400 away. So I was like, but hang on, there's money in there. But then I checked, I finally got it to go into refill properly, and I got the key in there, and I was like, yeah, it thinks it won't try because it thinks there's zero money in either hopper. So I filled both hoppers up, let it pay out, and then I filled them both up by hand again. So now it will not run out of money unless we get stupidly lucky. Is the only way it's going to run out of money now. So this one is for Greggy 1969. He's housebound, so got a feel for the guy. There's nothing worse than being stuck at home. Hopefully it's nothing long term, mate. You know, hope it's a bit, what is it, man flu or something? Dinosaur flu? You know, you know what us blokes are like when you get the flu, mate. You can't, you're not going out. That's it, the whole week's written off. So he's asked for luck of the Irish. So that's what we're going to do today. Next bet on? No gamble, is there? There's no gamble, is there? Oh fuck, this is going to take a while. Away it goes then. Oh, here we go. Shove them back in when it's at least you know it's not demo. I'll put them back in a minute. I tell you what, it's fucking freezing. I am freezing. But listen, right, there's a reason I'm out here. You lot are thinking, oh, why'd you keep doing those videos, buddy? Why'd you keep doing these videos? Right, two words. Love Island. I can either stand out here in the freezing cold, right, and probably like a medium to high chance of some hypothermia, or you go in and watch Love Island. Which one are you doing? You're out here, aren't you? I'd rather stand out here with no electric. I'd rather stand in my garage with no electric than go in and watch Love Island. So, sorry guys, but just understand that I can't watch Love Island. No way am I going and watch that crap. So I'm out here playing these. Oh, I can't remember what his name is now. Is it Preezy or something? He's been offering me these stupidly cheap flights, and I think the blade's half tempted. It's only the blade. He's tempted, isn't he? And I'm tempted. It might happen, you know. I don't know what you want to do though, man. I don't know if you want to, if you're expecting this to like. I don't want to seem cunty or anything, but obviously, if you're with your missus, you ain't gonna want to be with me every day. My laugh will drive around the fucking bend. You'll want to fly home. Or if like you're saying, well, you get over there and then we'll meet you, because we normally, what we try and do is we try and get to Vegas for the weekend. So like you're there for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because you get your because you're getting your comped hotel rooms. It's best to use them on the nights that normally expensive, isn't they? Because in Vegas, the expensive nights are the weekends. So if you're going to use your comp nights, you might as well use the weekend nights. You know, that's what we always base it around. That's why we usually end up in Vegas for the weekend. Crap. So all I'm going to say is, like, if we go, we'd be in Vegas on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and normally what we'd then do is, like, on a Sunday night, we'd go to Fremont Street for the Sunday night, and then we'd then leave Vegas on the Monday. We'd probably be aiming at flying home on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday or a Thursday, because after that we'd head to LA, you see, and have a day or two around there, if we were going. So we'd start in San Francisco. On like the Monday, we'd probably land in San Francisco. That's what we normally do anyway. Land in San Francisco on the Monday, get sort of most of the way to Tahoe, or half the way to Tahoe Monday night, and then the Tuesday we'd spend sort of having a look around and getting away to Tahoe. And then Tuesday, so we're on Tuesday, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night is like wherever you end up around Tahoe or Reno, and then the Friday morning you just like, right, get to Vegas. You can do it in a day. You can if you're like, yeah. Because then if it was just me and mine, we've only got to get one room at hotels, and then because you get like 2 beds in each room, don't you? Is it going to be a 10 or is it going to be a green? Yeah, it's nothing. So you get 2 beds in each room. Or I could just get one. Ow, Blade! I don't know what hotel I stay at though. Like, I'd love to stay at, like, probably, all you lot got to remember is, like, you think, oh fuck it, stay at Bellagio, yeah? If you stay at Bellagio, there's not many sort of lower stake slots. Everything's like $3 minimum and shit like that, or like you're not really got things like Sinbad. You can just go and play for crack. Mirage is very good for slot selection, very good. If you go to the Mirage, I used to like that in there. They had a bit of everything. I thought Mandalay Bay was shite for slot selection. There's so much room there, and they just don't fill it. It's just so spread out, and it just doesn't feel like you've got a lot to choose from. So I would stay there, even though it's a lovely hotel, and they've offered me a fucking stupid room. I can have a 2-bedroom panoramic room. It's like 1,500 square feet, comped for 4 nights, with free play and resort credit. But then I know if I have a room like that, they expect you to gamble more. You can't rock up in there and start racking Sinbad out on 50 cents for fun and do $30 a night, you know, or 100 even. They're expecting you to sit there playing $3 minimum all night and, you know, turn over some serious money. But if you stay at like Luxor, right, and you get like a half decent room at Luxor, you've only got to go to the shop and buy a Snickers, and they're fucking happy. They're like, yeah, you've spent enough, you know, we'll be happy with that. You know, I've never had a, well, I've only ever been mentioned to once staying at casinos for not gambling enough, and that was on my wife and I's honeymoon when we stayed at New York. And that was because there was loads of us all staying as like a big group. Me and Mrs. had our own room. Right? I ain't family style, you know what I mean? But we because me and Louise were basically, we wanted to get around all the casinos. We didn't really stay in New York much. And then obviously the rest of my mates, Nixie hit a big hand pay, and they taxed him on it. And there was no way they would let him out of it. Even though every other casino there will just take a passport, they wouldn't. So he then refused to gamble at the New York, which then meant we all fucking stopped it. And they even, one night, the host said to us, look, I'll give you all free play. We'll give all them free play. He didn't include me and Louise because we were just sort of tagging along with an all right room with a jacuzzi in it and shit. But he offered all them like some free play if they come back to try and get them gambling in the thingy again. In New York, and I'm not kidding, they all went back there, and this is what they done, they all went back, took the free play, played it off, collected it all, and then fucked off to another casino again. So yeah, like, when I checked out, for the 6 nights we were there, they charged me for 2. So, but they said it because you hadn't played enough. And that's what I mean, if you don't play enough, they do have the right to charge you on the M-Life offers. The only way they can't charge you is if like a host gives you it directly. Like then but the problem is if you then went, fuck it, I'll go, and then, you know, you ripped him apart, like you didn't gamble, you just took the free room, took the free food, took the free play, and then fucked off, you get a big mark against your name. And when you went back again, they'd be like, yeah, we'll give you like $50 free play, standard room. You'd lose that status, even though you still got it on your card, or say platinum. They wouldn't give you the silly offers because they'd be like, nah, he took the piss out of us once, he ain't doing it again, you know. So that's why. When we went there last time, Scotty Roller, he walked into Luxor and said Luxor actually had some alright sort of selection. But Luxor, the problem with Luxor is, the rooms are alright for what they are. They're cheap, you know what I mean? It's not a brilliant part of the strip to be on. And it does stink of smoke. It does. It makes my eyes water. I sneeze a lot when I go to Luxor. When I stay there, if I go down to the main slot areas and stuff, if you listen to my videos, you can hear me sort of, my nose always sounds funny, and it's like having mild hay fever. There's something in them I just don't like. Something in the air. It's a smoky sort of. I don't really like it. So I won't stay at Excalibur. That's like the cheapest. Is Excalibur? It goes like Excalibur, and then the next one, Kings? No, mugged. The next one up after that is like Luxor, and then the next one up after that would be. I'm trying to think out of all of them. Probably like. Might get us wrong here. I'll probably remember him here, but I think I'd say like Parkour, Mirage, is sort of the middle. You know, the MGM Grand. The MGM Grand ain't that awesome anymore, not compared to what else they offer. The top ones are like Cosmopolitan and the Bellagio. They're like the top boy casinos they do. I've got offers to stay there, 3 rooms. The only one I haven't got it at is the Vidara, because I don't think it has a casino, so you can't get a gaming offer there because there's no casino. It's just actually a hotel without a casino. So they're not going to offer you a gaming offer in a hotel that's not got no slots. So but they do it to some people. If you really, really, really fucking gamble, you know, they might still offer you a Vidara. You know, people like Lady Luck and people like that, you know, and Diana Ivoni and I don't know if SDI would or not. If he's banned, he's probably banned knowing him. But they gamble a lot when they go places because they gamble all the time. They gamble every week over there. You know, so their playthrough, they'll soon hit platinum every year, and their playthrough is just through the roof. They could play through $1 million or $2 million worth of credits in a year. You just don't know in a year. I know it sounds hard, but a friend of mine managed to do it. He staked through $1 million. He's not even a millionaire, but if you just get the right run, you can do it. Like if you bet 100 and you win 100 back, and then you bet 100, win 100 back, you've staked 200, but you've still got 100. That's what they're looking at. You know, they just look at what you're staking, and all you added up what you've staked. They don't give a fuck what you've won. They just want to know what kind of bets you're playing, and what, you know, and how much you've played through. That's why I don't stay at Caesars or anything, because my thingy with them isn't high enough. Caesars, actually no. When we went to Lake Tahoe, when we played a slot, I think all of us joined up and we rotated our card, and that was at River Dragons, and we managed to all get to gold, I think, or platinum, I think, in a night between all of us. You can do it. You can do it, because we was doing like $3.50 a spin on fucking tapping fuck out of it for hours, for like 8 hours straight between us all. You can get through the levels fairly quickly. But obviously, if you play like 50 cents most of the time, it does take you a lot longer. And they reset at the end of the year, so that was my problem with the last trip. When I went there, we was like the night before going home, and I'm like, fuck, I am so close to platinum. I know it sounds stupid, but you're like, I'm so close to platinum. I was like, if I go home at the end of this month, I'm going to reset back to 0, which means I'd still be gold. I'd be gold underneath, but I'm starting all the way from the beginning again for the next year. Or do I have a gamble and just row until I push through to platinum? And that's what I did. I literally just made platinum on this trip from my last bit of play. I can't remember what it cost me. I did lose a few $100s to do it. It was pointless because you don't fucking gain nothing, but it's just, that's how gamblers work, isn't it? You just think, fuck it, I want to get platinum. But problem is now, if I don't go for a whole year, my points are now reset again back to 0. And if I don't go for a whole year, I've reset this year, but if I don't go for the whole of this year, like up to October, they reset you back to the beginning again. So you lose all your status. But you could ring them and they'd probably give you some offers and get you something back. But being I'm not a citizen there, they might not do it, you see. You might be like, yeah, great, they've reset me and I've rung them and they've just offered me shitty offers. I don't think offers will ever fully go in Vegas. It's too famous for it. If that makes sense. Like, Vegas is too known for comps. I don't think they could ever get rid of them. Now, I think with this game, it is one of the only games on it, or one of them, that is compensated. So if it takes £1,000 off us, there's a good chance that the next grand might do something different, or go a bit more mental. Obviously, as you understand now, because you should have watched enough of my videos to know this, that if it was random, it'd make no difference to the next 1,000 of me having more chance of winning or losing. But if I lose £1,000 in this, the next 1,000 I've got more chance of winning. Where random, it's just overall it makes no, it doesn't really make any difference. If it's paid out or not, the next 1,000 can still pay out. Where on this, if you lose this 1,000, the next 1,000's got more chance of awarding money. Well, Greg, this is not very entertaining. Sorry, mate, but I suppose if you're stuck at home, fuck else you got to do, eh? Get yourself a beer or a cup of tea and think, that's £1,000 I didn't lose. Yeah, it can still go mad, yeah. This when it goes, it can roll in a jackpot, then do another one very quickly. I've seen it happen plenty of times. I just don't play it. I just don't find it entertaining enough. There's no mega spins on this one, obviously, because the terminal's not a newer version, is it? This is before the mega spins now all come about. But is this set fairly high? Green. No. I've got these set fairly high. I think I'm on 94 on £2 in here. And I probably might put it a bit higher. I might see if it go 96. Just obviously, I'm going to an arcade, I just want it to be as high as it will, pretty much near enough will go, without being silly. I don't want it fucking 99, 98, wouldn't pay electric. But I think like 94, 90, 95 is fair for £2. £1, 90, 92, 50p, 88, 90, 25p, 86, 88. So yeah, I would love to take you up on them flight offers, mate. I've just got to convince the Blade. You should comment below, like call the Blade out, saying, come on, Blade. He's tempted, Blade's tempted. He's been working like a motherfucker the past, since he went last time with us. He missed last time, didn't he? But the previous time, he's been working like fuck. He's bish bash bosh, got loads of money, I think. I think he wants to go, but he's just worried that he'll martyr all his money off, which is what worries me if he goes, but I wouldn't let him. Because the problem with Vegas is, like, as I've said plenty of times, you can ruin your own holiday by spending all your money. And that's, it's so easily done. I've done it. We've all done it. At one point, we've all done it. I've done it more than once, but the worst was that definitely the Ruby Slippers, and the other time was... what's it called? The fishing one. We call it fishy. Reel them in or something. Catch a fish or something. I can't remember. Reel them. Yeah, I did loads through that as well one night. $1,500 did through that. Chasing a big red pot that I didn't get. I did $1,500 for Ruby Slippers. Another trip, or another trip. Or it might have been the same trip. And you just wake up next morning going, what the fuck? It's like I just done £1,200 for one slot. Go on then. Pots? No! Pots was jackpot. Because it's only one line. One line is 500. Ah, so wrong. Tens. Pots. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Talk about fucking teas. So yeah. It is on the cards, Vegas, at the moment. It's like 20%. If I keep nagging mine, it might go up to 50-50. We missed a flight once. That's when we won loads of money. That was the trip we won loads of money. Missed a flight. Everything just went wrong. I forgot my passport. Did you know that? I forgot my passport that trip. Got all the way down to Heathrow. Blue. Yay! Yeah, got all the way down to Heathrow. I've been in London for 2 days. Got all the way down to Heathrow, right at the airport, right at the hotel, the night before, like fucking midnight. And yeah, we rock up into the room, and I'm like, I ain't got a passport. Straight away, I just knew I hadn't got it. I didn't look at my bag. I just knew I hadn't got it. I was like, I didn't even pack it. So yeah, my wife loved me. She had to bring it down the next morning. She got down there as well, for fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, she did. And then we missed the flight anyway. We got to the airport too late to check into the flight. We just missed it by like a couple of minutes. So then Mark and Scotty got on the plane, but me and Martin had to go on one. Luckily, there was a flight like an hour later, hour and a half later. They put us on that. So, but that was the trip we ended up being really lucky. And I said to Martin, I said, it's like, you have to miss your flight and everything, and then you get all the luck. What are you doing, blue? Green? King. I will say the same thing over and over sometimes in my videos. You've probably heard most of this stuff before, but when you've made that many videos, you can't remember what you've talked about in most of them. Go on then. Well, back to 300 down. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you actually, there's actually 12 games on this. I didn't read the menu right when I was going through them. If you look now, I've actually put the other game, all the games that were the 3 games that weren't shown are now shown on the main menu. So there's 12 games on this. There's like another Bar X one that weren't listed, and obviously the Viz. And oh yeah, what was the other one? Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee's going to be next. Someone did ask for Bruce Lee, so I'll do it for you next. Greg just got really lucky as I was about to fire up a video, and he then, I got a little notification. I felt a bit sorry for him. We all feel sorry for you, mate, stuck at home. Boring stuck at home. Especially when you like a gamble here and there. Just don't go online, mate. Just don't do it. Don't be tempted with going online. I don't go online, fuck that. I know you get higher returns and stuff, but I've got my reasons why I just don't like it. I wouldn't do it. I hope I never go online. I really do. I know I like to easily to just get caught up and think, fuck it, a little go won't hurt, but I've managed to resist it. And I hope I continue to resist going in on the line. We're going to do this part down to 500 because my hands are getting cold. I should have got some fucking gloves out here. I've played that electric coin more and more and more. I just keep playing it. It's ridiculous. I see how much fruits are going for on eBay at the moment. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely nuts. There's an Aladdin on eBay at the moment, and I think it's at like £400 odd. You don't even know what state it's in. That's the fucking real weird bits. Too many times I've been to buy fruits now, and you get there, and they're like fully working, and you open it up, and the board's fucking had it, or about to just die. It's literally its last leg. It's just about working. Yeah, that's anything that pisses me off. Like Revolution, I bought that. It looked fairly clean, and it is all right. But when you look at it, it is a little bit tatty. Go on then, red. No, and I've also bought. I've got to go and pick up this Monty Python. And it looks really clean, but it said there's a crack in the cabinet. It said the glass is perfect, but he said there's a crack somewhere. I bet the fucking crack is in the glass. And I'll be like, hang on, you said the glass is perfect. It's not. I'm hoping I don't mind if it's in the cab a little bit, as long as it's not a big fucking gaping crack. It didn't look like one, so hopefully that'll be alright. I'm going to see if I can bang that on 25 as well. Get that in here. Arcade's been delayed because the place I was after So I think someone's took it for something, just by sheer annoyance, just unlucky. Someone's obviously just by... It's been empty for a while, but I think someone's took it on. That's the shop I really wanted, so now I've got to look at the secondary or the third choice, which I didn't really want to go to the third choice. So I'm sort of having a look now and having a butcher to see if any other shops have sort of come up or are going to come up. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's the licensing and everything. It's a lot of money. It's ridiculous. You're talking like nearly 5 figures just to get fees. You're not even fucking open your door yet. You've not even got a premises yet. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, stupid. But a bookie, oh, just fucking get a premises, basically tell the council you're coming, and that's it. Away they go. They have to get, they basically pretty much get approved. But that's what Labour done, wasn't it? So I don't vote. So yeah. I should vote, but I've always just like, yeah, they never. I think whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. Do you know what I mean? It just makes you feel like my cousin said, if it was that important, they wouldn't let us do it. You know what I mean? If it was that important to the country, they wouldn't let us do it. So, like, if Labour got in, this would have happened. It ain't. It's whatever's happening now is what would have happened to whoever got in, because that's what always going to happen. But you think it would have been different if someone else got in. But it just seems like it's always the same. Oh, they blame the people before, and they blame the people before them, and I got fed up with listening to it all a long time ago. You know, before I even turned 18, I was fed up with listening to politics. So, yeah, my birthday tomorrow. Well, my birthday any minute now. I think it's probably gone. No, I don't think it's quite midnight yet. Actually, it's not midnight. Hey!
Well, would you look at that?
That's the first time we've seen him. Are you 50 quid? Mate, more. You can't be. Are you 50 quid? Is that 5 lines? Yep. Go with it. Yeah, 37 tomorrow. Jeez. I remember being like 14, thinking I can drive a car in 3 years. I remember sitting in my maths class at school, looking out the window. I remember it. I literally remember thinking it, sitting there going, it's 3 years that I can drive a car. You know, till I'm 17. 3 years. I was like, pfft. And now it's like, yeah, I've been out to drive a car for 20 years. Well, nearly 20 years. If you're watching this and you ain't that old, you're 18 or 19, you've probably heard it a million times, but make the most of it. That's why you're sitting on YouTube watching videos of people playing slot machines, isn't it? Nah, just enjoy yourself. Because it goes way too quick. Which my dad always told me anyway, and I always knew. I was the kind of person at school, I always used to say to my mates, you'll miss school when we leave. And they was like, I fucking won't, I hate it, shit. I was like, you will miss it. One day you will miss it. And they all say it now, I miss school. Miss school. I always knew I'd be like, I used to have a right crack at school. I used to love it. I used to love going to school. I used to fuck about most of the time, but you get to see your mates, don't you? You got to worry about bills. Just as long as you got a bit of money for some cigarettes or something, or sweets, or fucking, yeah. Not like now, innit? All they care about now, I suppose, is just sitting on a computer, really. Seem to be hovering around this £700 mark now. I'll come back to Vegas. I would like to go in April because the weather's not that bad in April. It's like, it's not scorchio. When we went that time in June, fuck, it was hot. I mean, fuck hot. It was like you hated it. You couldn't even walk outside. You were like, this is pointless. And if it was windy, like if there was a breeze, it was even hotter. It was worse because the breeze was fucking hot. There was so much heat in the air that if there was a breeze, it was just hotter. You're like, oh, fuck off, leave it out. You got to stand. You'd stand around a corner. Usually stand around a corner to get out the cold breeze. You stand around a corner to get out the hot breeze. You're like, oh, fuck off. And everyone's just in casinos because That's the coldest place. It's the coldest place in the desert. It's the casinos. I mean, it was fun meeting up with Paul and that, and we only met with him, I think, once. He kept asking us every day, like, what are you up to, lads? You know, I'm here. We're like, oh, we're doing this today, we're doing that. We ended up meeting up with him once or twice. This is annoying, because we should have liked to have spent a bit more time. But yeah, we went go-karting somewhere, and it was like literally dusk, right? And it was boiling. Even going around in the go-karts, you're like, oh God, I'm hot. You know, the breeze coming through the visor, you're like, please, any breeze, just try and cool me down, just like booting the little go-kart, trying to, come on then, blue, Jack. Yeah, just see, fuck, it was just, oh, it was insanely hot. So yeah, don't go that time of year. Because it's shite. If you like getting out. But if you just like gambling, yeah, I suppose it's probably a bit cheaper to go there. I don't think it's mega expensive. A lot of poker tournaments on that time of year, I think. That's why Paul was there. But I wouldn't want to go again in June. Nah. Or July, whenever it was. Best time, sort of March, April, and then September, October. Not too hot, but just warm enough to go jet skiing and stuff like that. That's what, yeah. Or go and enjoy the pool without getting cooked. I remember the Scotties, in that June, they tried the pool in the Golden Nugget down in Fremont, and as soon as the sun was coming over, it was just like, you literally just got burnt. You know, you just feel it, just trying to burn you. Here we go.
Now would you look at that?
Can I speed this up or what? Nope. 70? Yeah, it was horrible. I don't think me and Martin even went in that pool because it was like, fuck that, too hot, pointless. It just hit you. Oh, you just couldn't. Oh, it's horrible. You know, you've been at places that are hot. I've been to Spain where it's hot, but it's like this. You're in the middle of the fucking desert. It was just bonkers hot. It was well over 100 Fahrenheit. Well over. It was like 100 and fucking. I'm sure the car said 108 and shit like this most of the time. You're like, what the fuck? You got the air conditioner on full whack, and you couldn't even open the window. You opened the window for a giggle. It just like everyone was like, just wanted to throw up. It's just so hot. Yeah, I think we try jet skiing? I can't remember if we even tried it. I don't know if we did it. I think we did do it, but it was just, yeah, we did do it. It was horrible. Because the faster you went, the hotter you got. You just felt like you was like boiling. You was like going through a hot patch of air and you'd be like, oh, you want to throw up. And then you get like a coolish bit of air and you're like, oh, okay, please stay like this. And then go to a hot patch again. Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, we did. I think we didn't enjoy that one. I think that was the time when we sort of didn't really enjoy that. I think roller. I think did Scotty like? I think someone felt a little like sick in the car. They were written off. Still around that £700 mark. I'm only gonna go at 40 minutes. I will go in soon. I'll go to bed. Got to take my little girl to school tomorrow. No, my little girl, well, not to school actually. Got to take my son to school tomorrow. My little girl, she'll be with me tomorrow. Well, she'll just make me play all day, knacker me out. My son's really laid back. He just likes to do nothing. He's quite happy to watch telly or just play with some toys. My little girl wants to be, like, basically, she's got two speeds. She's like my dog. Asleep or mental, and that's basically what my little girl's like. I've still got, I don't know if I've still got to do a video on that. I've still got to do a video on that. I've still got to do a video on that, and all the games on that. Oh, I'll be busy for a while, I think. But like I said, you can reset all the meters. That's what you can see it there. Look, I keep pointing out. Well, you only want to play them because you want to make them dead when they go in your arcade. They're random anyway, so it makes no difference. But to save the argument, they'll all be reset. King, or is it asking you? Yeah, they'll all be reset basically. So So there's no arguments on the random games. They'll just do whatever they want. So they could pay out like fuck. They could be shit. They could be shit after you play them after me. They could still pay out after me. It's irrelevant. When it happens though, fucking hell, it's just, it's annoying. But if it takes a little bit of time, it takes a little bit of time. It is what it is. I don't want to rush it and ruin it when I could, you know, I'd rather wait for the right location than just open in any old location and it fail. Jack. I thought you got good again. It's not as exciting without the gamble, is it really, this? But it's the anticipation of, you know, anywhere this can roll in a jackpot, and it does. It does do £300 or £400 roll-ins. I've seen it all happen. I've seen this go 1,200 quid on a geezer in the services once, years ago. Don't know if he's watching. He probably ain't watching. Young lad. I used to see him in Peterborough service every now and then, and he fucking just went nuts on him. I was thinking, you fucking idiot playing this game, you're going to lose all your money. And he's like, no, when it can go mental. I was thinking, yeah, but fucking good luck for that. And he did do it. He did do it for him. Give him loads of big wins, and I think he got a jackpot in front of me. I've seen a lady get jackpot in an arcade and casino, and then literally within about 80 or 100 quid, bang, rolled it in again. So when it go. Green. Got the patience for that. We'll play that at 6 or 40 minutes, whatever comes sooner. Funny story, I had a landlord tell me, was it yesterday? It's illegal to go in a pub and play the fruit without buying a drink. Illegal. Yeah? Didn't know you could go to prison for that. Hello, we are gathered here today for the prosecution of BL4K because, and what is the charge? Entering a pub and putting £1 in the fruit machine without buying a drink. Oh yeah, that's 4 years minimum. What the fuck? The reason, right, normally I buy a drink, right, but I walked in, the staff were all serving in the restaurant area, and I'm like, well, I'll just give it a couple of quid, you know, because it's fucking while I'm waiting, and I basically put £1 in, and I won jackpot. Like, it just spun in jackpot. I was like, what the fuck? I was just having a dick about. And he come belting over and he went mental. And I was like, oh, fucking hell, man. You know. And then it paid out again. It still carried on after. I think I was £1 in for like 170 out, which was nice. I did buy a drink in the end, though, even though I didn't want to. But I thought, fuck it, I'll buy a drink. So I want to play the other one now and see what that does. And that one was like, I got 160 out of that. For about, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 in. So I can't really remember exactly now. But so that was a nice little hit. Shan't be going back. It'll warm up if I go back and lose. That's why I don't want to go near again. Why won't you video that, buddy? Because I don't want to get fucking thrown out of pubs, mate. That's why I don't film all that stuff that much now. I only film where I'm allowed to, or when I can be bothered. In pubs, you just can't film that much in pubs. Locals get onto you, they think you're up to something, or barman. You don't want to be fucking 80 quid into a fruit and get thrown out because you're trying to make a little video for YouTube. I used to do it. I used to try and risk it, get a little video of a jackpot, a little clip and that. But what's the point of uploading a 5-second clip? I've got them all. I've done it all. $39.25. Oh, I thought it was going to be good then. Might be $6.50. Oh, no, we're going to... Oh, is it green? Is it green? Oh, I got out of it. Donk. They might be perfect here for 660. 650, I mean. Well, that's part 1 over and done with. I'll see you on the next one.